it must be Tuesday, because we're going camping this video. The park is located on the eastern side of the state, right on the St. Croix River. I haven't been here a whole lot, really haven't explored this area in the state. For those of you that follow along on my adventures know that most of the time I'm right up around that central, north central part of the state, and then the northeast part of the state. St. Croix State Park is over on the east side, right near the Wisconsin border. Rifle season for deer hunting has finally come to an end here in Minnesota. Muzzleloader doesn't start up for another week, so the state parks are going to have a little bit of a break, and this weather has been beautiful. We're going to go check one out. As far as how I chose this campsite, I just went onto the state's website. There's only a handful of state parks that are open during the winter months, and this being one of them. I know that this park is way too busy during the summer for me to visit, so that's why I thought, why not come and check it out now? I looked at some reviews, said they had some beautiful bike trails, and that's why I threw the bike in the back. You can reserve campsites right on the state's website. Looked like every single site was open this weekend, and that's the main reason why we're driving out here. Let's take a look at what this place is all about. Like I said, I've never been here before. Alright, looks like sites 1 through 59, 60 through 217. Holy buckets! That is a pile of campsites. This is a really big campsite. I can only imagine what it looks like during the summertime. This looks like a really cool old building. I think it would be awesome if we take the bike down there. And you remember a video last winter where I got into Croix State Park? They had one of those buildings and I went in there and started a fire. That was so comfy. It was in a fireplace. Well, these sites here look a little bit more private, but there's no electrical hookups. Like I said though, it doesn't matter because the whole place is empty. Wonder if any of those showers are still open. Maybe bathrooms. Let's go check it out quick. So it looks like they got them all locked up for wintertime. That doesn't surprise me at all. Exploring parks in the winter, this is the way to go. Holy buckets, it's clean. That had to be the cleanest vault toilet I've ever seen. Let's get back to it. The sign says Old Logging Trail Campground. That sounds right up my alley. So you guys that have been watching me for a while have figured out some of my quirks, and this is one of them right here. I've got over 200 empty campsites to choose from. You think that I can pick just one? Absolutely not. That's usually, I think, why boondocking is a little bit easier for me. I drive around in the forest, I find an open spot to park the camper, and that's where we park. This is way too many options. It's that whole mentality of there's always something better around the corner. Well, I think I might have found one. I'm going to back into it and we'll see if the electrical works. You know, one thing I don't have is an electrical tester. I should probably pick one of those up. See what I do have though. The cable for my laptop. Let's plug this thing in, see what happens. slid up. Perfect. Next, we got to go online. Just make sure that we can reserve this spot. 1 bar of service. That cell booster is going to come in handy tonight. St. Croix. Select date. 26th. 1 day. Camping. So here we are, old logging trail. We'll go down to reserve. We're in site 129, 129E. 1 night. Looks good. Get out of town. $35. Holy buckets. You guys will have to tell me what you think. $35 is a lot of money, I think, for a campsite. I'll stay here, obviously, but $35? I think that's crazy. I think it should be, for an electrical site, I could see $17 and maybe like $11 for a non-electrical. $35. Come on, Minnesota. They take a lot of money from us in this state, I'll tell you that much. It asks if I want to make a donation. I need to get some of my money back from the state in another month or so. There we are. When we're all done, tells us success. All right, first things first, let's get the electrical hooked up. And we got to flick on the 30 amp. I always carry around a bunch of these different adapters. Won't be needing it this weekend. Something you guys didn't see on the last video because my camera was in the wrong mode, but last time I put this slide out, it was stopping part way. It wasn't working. I'm going to try it today. Keep my fingers crossed that hopefully this works. It looks like if I had to replace the motor, it wouldn't be too bad. Maybe it was just a loose connection. I mean, I'm bouncing this thing all over the place. I'll try sliding it out, make sure it goes all the way out, and then we'll try bringing it back in. It seems to be working. Awesome. I can take the fridge off of gas and change it over to AC. Well, how you doing? I haven't really showed you guys this much after I installed that cell booster, but let's just take a look and see what kind of speeds we have. All right, 0.88, 0.08. All right, just plugged in the booster. Let's pull the antenna down. And just remember, the only thing about this is you have to have the antenna kind of sitting right by your phone to get the best signal. Well, there you go. So I was just thinking to myself, I never actually put the cell phone booster up. It's still just laying flat on the camper. Let's do an experiment. Let's see if putting that booster antenna up is going to make any difference. Can you guys see it out there? Retest. Picked up even more. All right, looks good. We're gonna get some of these lights on. It gets dark so quick here. I think what we should do is probably get the bike out, head down to that big building down there and see if there's any firewood. Maybe we'll see if we can collect some. Just looking at the sun, and I think first what we should probably do is get down by the river, get some cameras set up. If we could get down on the riverbank, we might be able to catch awesome view of that sunset. Let's just run over there really quick. I've never been here before. We'll see if there's a vantage point down here. Every time I close my eyes, all I see is a big dot. Along this bluff, I'm sure I can find something. We got some stairs here. I'm telling you guys, we have this all to ourselves. This is why I love coming out here in the wintertime. During the summer, this would be packed. I just gotta find somewhere to mount that GoPro. How about right here? I'm absolutely losing my mind. I left the GoPro up at the bike. For gosh sakes. It's open, and they do have restrooms. No pets allowed. Oh, they got firewood. Wood, check. Fireplace, check. Movie theater screen, check. Is that a camera up there? Look at this and tell me, this does not look like we're sitting in an empty church right now. We're coming back in here tonight. Wait a second, check this out. Yeah, now that is gonna be a little spooky. Let's head back to the campsite. One of the most beautiful state parks in the state of Minnesota. Got it to ourselves. I love it, I love it. I know I'm around here somewhere. It's a pretty big campground. I got great news. The coffee pot and battery charger, they're safe. At home, right on the table where I left them. Forget everything. All right, so I think I'm gonna get some editing done on the computer, and that's all right with me because this is finally the part of my weekend where I get to relax for a little bit. Believe it or not, that was probably an hour worth of editing. I think it's time we make some supper. And what we're gonna have, leftovers. It was just Thanksgiving like 2 days ago. Did you guys really think I was gonna make a meal? No way. I think Thanksgiving's probably my favorite holiday. Oh my gosh, this smells great. Well, I'm gonna have a little supper and then I'm gonna go check out that building, see if we can start a fire in there because that will be a little creepy, a little awesome. Supper was excellent. We're gonna go out, get in that building, see if we can get that fireplace going, but it is dark outside. I got my light on outside. I figure I'll keep my light on just because I'm not gonna be able to find this place when I'm coming back. So it's about 8 o'clock at night. I'm guessing probably around 25, 26 degrees out. It's definitely cooled down because the road has got ice on it now. Why does the office even look creepy? Okay, you ready for this? The sensors on these GoPros are absolutely horrible. Here's what's gonna happen. I am going to put you guys down and then I'm gonna start this fireplace. You guys just watch my back. This whole place we got to ourselves. I could sit in here and probably scare myself, but let's not do that. Maybe I'll sit here and catch up on some of your guys' comments. So if you guys want to know what it is that I'm looking at, so one of the people down in the comments today asked about going out into the woods, being alone, being by yourself, and you ever get scared? Here's what I would say. Imagine if someone came up to that door right now. Sure, I would be a little alarmed. What would they be thinking? I'm gonna walk in here and some dude is just sitting on the floor by the fire? They would be freaked out. So I don't think we have to be scared. I don't think there's a lot to be scared of. I think people need to be scared of us. That'll be safe. Oh, she's warm. Let's get that shut. Let's get that locked. Turn you on. Turn you on. All right. I think I'm going to get to editing, maybe even turn the TV on for a little bit. Well, I've been here editing this video. It's about 11 o'clock at night. One thing I can tell you is this video, it's going to be a long one, which means I think that we got this video in the bag. Because see, next weekend, I got Christmas with the family. We celebrate in the beginning of December. That way, all of the families can do their own things. So I think that instead of rushing a video out to you guys next weekend, we'll just continue on with part 2 of St. Croix State Park. So we'll see you again then, next Tuesday. Until then, be kind, be honest, see you down the road.